Hi, welcome to the Foolproof podcast, where we discuss ideas that are foolproof. For the first thing today, I have a load of ideas in this hat. I have to pitch it to Noah and Samuel and see if they would want to buy this idea. I haven't seen any of these ideas, so let's see what we get. All right, let's shut that down. So this first idea is, all right, it's called the bag. It is a bag you put on your head to avoid a social situation.
Okay. What does this bag look like?
It is purple.
Why is it purple?
It's the universal colour of please don't talk to me.
Okay.
It's unlike any other colour bag. It also has bells on it. So,
Wait, so you're trying to avoid a social situation by
Yeah.
drawing attention to
Are the
yourself?
bells so you can't hear other
Yeah, but-
people judging you?
Alright, okay, so when on Facebook you get these people that are like they post a picture of themselves in the hospital and they go, don't want to talk about it. It's the same thing, but in a
Right.
hat.
But they're insinuating that they actually privately, like they secretly do want to talk about it. Whereas this
I
bag
feel like the
is
hat bag is meant for when you actually just don't want to.
Yeah, but there's also you can just not go outside. Same as
But then you don't need the bag.
exactly. So you wear this bag to
Does it have holes
Full-
in it? How do you see?
it's you can see through it. It's like a two-way mirror thing, so you can see
How
through it,
does
but
that
they can't
work?
see in.
Oh.
I don't know.
So, so I thought you meant like it was going to be, say you're in Tesco
hmm
and then you see someone that you know and you think, oh no, you were just going to stand there and then just whip this bag out,
Well,
put
like
it
a
on your
lampshade.
head, and just stand there.
Yeah, but no, you'd have to commit beforehand, because otherwise that would just be more awkward.
Okay, so
could you imagine like, oh, you just spotted someone that you know, and then the next time you see them, you go, I'm just gonna go down that aisle because they're down there and they're wearing the bag. It's like, did they see me?
Okay, so you're saying you know if you're going to be in a situation where you need the bag, you put the bag on before you leave.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like a fashion statement.
It's a either you commit to it and wear it for the whole time you're out, or
Yeah.
you can't. You can put it on while you're out and about, but it's gonna look bad.
Like I know you said it's purple, but what would it actually look like? Just like a sack.
You know when people get kidnapped in movies?
Oh, okay, so it's not like a paper bag. Or,
No,
Okay.
no, it's just it's like a Hessian sack that's purple
Okay.
with bells on it.
So why did you call it the bag?
I have no imagination.
Okay.
It is what it is.
So your product is a bag you'd wear out if you
Mhm.
know you're going somewhere that you don't want to bump into people,
Yeah.
so that you don't have to speak to them.
Yeah, it's been a passion of mine for years, and I'd really like to get this off the ground.
Okay. So would I buy it? I'd say it seems ridiculous, but I hate bumping into people, so I'd be tempted.
Yeah,
Cause
I kind of feel like we'd sell it more to the people that you associate
I
with
feel like
than you.
yeah.
I'd buy it for Mum whenever she goes into Tesco.
Yeah,
So that it doesn't take 6 hours to shop.
yeah. Your mum wouldn't be putting it on. You'd be
No.
putting it on. Mum.
Yeah,
It's
I'll be
come
like
on.
tying it around her head, like fucking wear it.
You'd see someone that Mum knows come up behind Mum, put a bag on her head.
Keep walking.
like
Do
a
exactly as I
celebrity.
say.
Go.
It's got bells on it.
So,
They'll be like, what's that noise?
so you're not a fan of the product then?
I'm not a fan, but I see the potential.
You see
I
the
do see a
utility.
use in it.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Should we move on to the actual topic of today's discussion?
Yes.
Yep.
Climate change. How do we solve it?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, some people don't believe it's actually a problem, but
No. But if it was a problem.
if it was a
Well,
problem,
I don't get how it can be when the Earth is flat.
yeah.
We can still have. Yeah. Okay. Cool. You can go into
All
that.
we have to do is get past the ice wall, and then
Have you not seen the flat Earth maps? You go past the ice wall, and then you have.
yeah, there's just so much other shit, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw one with Asgard on it.
What?
Asgard.
Was part of the flat Earth, and then you'd have all these other realms within this flat Earth. It just kept going.
No, all I've seen is like the little circle where it's Earth.
Hmm.
Then you had the ice wall around it, and then it's just like a treasure map. There's just like islands and other random
Yeah.
shit around it.
Yeah. And then I saw one, it went even further. I went down a rabbit hole. I wore a tinfoil hat afterwards.
You drove
It
a
had-
van with wolves.
Yeah,
on it.
it had me. What?
That's the difference.
I'll take your word for it. But yeah, it had Asgard on it and stuff like that. So anyway, back on topic.
Yeah.
So, climate change.
Mm.
Who'd want to go first? Samuel, do you want to go
Yeah,
first
Samuel.
with your idea on climate change?
Yeah, it's revolutionary.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know, you've got a couple of
It
pages
always
there,
is.
so
Yeah, I've got a lot of writing. So let's think about this, right?
mhm.
Too many greenhouse gases.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's a greenhouse gas?
Mm.
Well, there's too many greenhouses.
They're always fine.
Yep.
Since
Mhm.
Industrial Revolution, right? You think about it. Before then, wasn't a problem. So what's the first thing I do? Well, the first thing I do is make David Attenborough king of the world.
Okay.
Okay, whatever David Attenborough says goes. Okay.
Yep.
So he'd be like big picture man, making things happen.
What, for like a year and then.
No, he lives forever though.
Yeah.
It's David Attenborough. So he'd do like law changes,
Mhm.
like saving the forest, like that sort of boring stuff. I don't want to be involved in that.
Yeah.
So then, I'd be more like day to day. So, in my head, I'd be like a climate change Batman.
Like Greta Thunberg.
You'd be like a vigilante.
No.
So what?
Yes.
Someone drops a bit of litter, or they like let their cow burp a bit too much. You'd be there, beating them up.
Potentially, yeah. I'll give you some examples.
No, like that cow's burping. They're like, "What's going on?" Like, and they wake up and Sam is out there like tying its mouth shut.
Vengeance.
Well, one example.
It's got like Batman costume, but it's just covered in like green and blue.
It's made from 100% recyclable material. It's not bulletproof or anything. No. It's made of old plastic bottles.
Yeah.
Found in the ocean.
They
It's like a
stink.
tortoise hanging off one of them.
You didn't take it out, the straw out of the
Yeah.
turtle. You just like left it on him.
It's my cape. So, for example, I'd sneak around airports and I'd put small devices on all of the planes and the private jets.
How would
that
you
shut
think you're
them
gonna
down.
sneak around an airport?
I'm Batman.
You're not Batman, are you? What would your
Also,
name be?
how can you
Walk
sneak,
around.
how can you sneak across the tarmac like in an airport? There's nowhere to hide. It'd just be some weirdo in a cape running across the tarmac.
With like sea animals.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah,
it
no,
like
what
that.
would your name be for your vigilante?
Climate change Batman.
Okay.
I do it at night. You wouldn't see me. Anyway, so all the planes and private jets are shut down. They don't work. No one knows why. I know why. So
Cut the fuel lines.
I'd also go to all of the houses of
Mhm.
industrial workers, and I'd post £1 million through each of their doors, so all industrial businesses are forced to close because
Where are you getting that
this
money?
David Attenborough. He
He doesn't have like a billion
You've
pounds.
you've seen how he dresses. He doesn't have that much money. He's wealthy, but he spends it all on flights to the Galapagos.
But he knows people who I'd get on board. Anyway, I'd go smaller. These are big examples for what I do. I'd go smaller than that, right? For example, I see someone using single-use plastics, such as a water bottle.
Mhm.
I'd threaten
Yeah,
to
but you
kill.
can no water bottle. You can use more than once. You do know that.
No,
but
no,
like-
you can't. You know water bottles have like an out of date thing. It's because eventually the water breaks down the plastic into.
Yeah, but it's not
plastic.
single use. I've used a bottle many times, and there's nothing wrong with me.
That you know of.
Okay,
No,
well,
it's like they have a date. It's like you can't use them too many times. Because then they do break down and then you're drinking microplastics.
Anyway, single-use.
Instagram.
What single-use plastics are there then?
I don't know the name.
Like little, like the packets for those tiny little ketchups you get in Burger King.
Yeah. So I see someone using that. I'd threaten to kill their family. unless, yeah.
How would you kill their family? Like, obviously, you're only threatening, but how would they know
Yeah, how
that
would
your
you go
threat
about
carries
killing
any
them?
weight?
They see me dressed as Batman, right? They don't ask these questions. I have friends kill
So-
their family. They just listen.
Are you above
Yeah,
the
but
law?
why would
in
they
this?
be scared of a skinny Batman?
I'd bulk it out with like water bottles.
Yeah, this Batman's clearly vegan.
All right, another example.
He's all pale and like, go on.
Another example. If I see anyone using aerosols like deodorant, I pepper spray their eyes.
Wait, what's wrong with
Yeah, but the thing is,
aerosols?
we'd know that you're coming if you aren't wearing deodorant.
What's wrong with aerosols like deodorant?
Greenhouse gases and stuff.
Like what?
Aerosols are a problem.
They used to be.
They used to be in it until they changed them.
Yeah, that's the whole.
I
whole
actually
ozone
learned about that the other day. It's like they used to emit this thing which was breaking down the ozone layer quicker than it could reform.
layer. Yeah.
Well, they
And
didn't
then-
have that now.
No.
No,
That's
they
like the
changed
80s. They
But
banned
any
that.
that do, I would
It's in
pepper spray their
fridges
eyes.
as well, actually. To this day,
Anyone that has a
they use it in
fridge.
fridges. You know the black pipes
Yeah,
on
but
the
you
back
aren't
of the fridge.
Yeah, but
It's in that.
yeah, but is it being exposed to the air?
No,
So
that's
you're
why.
not spraying on
you
your
have to.
tits.
That's why you have to dispose of your white goods properly.
I thought white goods meant something else.
Okay.
I've not been disposing of that properly.
Oh.
I've got one more.
Okay, carry on.
Cut that.
I've got one more example. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
One more example. If I see anyone shopping in places like Primark, I'd AI generate images of them doing stuff like they're the one that kissed Matt Hancock or they had sex with a pig to blackmail them to never shop in places like Primark again because their clothes are such poor quality you have to keep going back and buying more. It's using up materials. And I might get them to send me money whilst I'm at it because why not?
You need to fund yourself to be able to put £1 billion through. Everyone's like,
Yeah.
what was it? Like,
All the industrial workers' doors
Mm.
so that they don't
Why-
have to
why
work
would-
anymore.
yeah, but why wouldn't they go? Oh, cool, £3 billion, and then I can keep working. Why would they go?
Yeah.
If they're not actually like. Wait, do you mean like the
So
business owners?
would
or
it
the
would
actual
it come with
Workers.
would it come with like
Yeah, but they
a
could just
contract? Be
work.
like if you cash this check in, then you can no longer work.
Yeah,
Or
you have
is
to
it-
sign a
is it
waiver.
just a
You-
check?
He signs up at their door like, would you be interested in trying out my?
Well, let's
You
be
get
honest-
£1 billion if you quit your job right now.
Let's be honest. If you had £1 million for your door, would you go to work on Monday?
I probably would.
I'd
£1 million
struggle to go to
doesn't
work
go
as
that
it is.
far
School.
nowadays. I have a job.
All right. How much to quit your job?
Honestly, just to be able to get up a little bit later, I would quit my job.
All right, there we go. So £1 million, you quit your job, right?
Yeah, but I don't work on an oil rig or whatever.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
these
but
people.
£1
don't-
million, realistically, how far is that going to get you? Like, you buy a house and whatever, that's half it gone. And then, like...
No, you'd set up a
Yeah.
business, doing something that you actually want to do.
What, like...
Oil
an
rig.
oil rig business?
I'm going to set up a business doing the only thing I know how to do, which is
Yeah.
an oil rig.
Yeah. What we're doing is funding like $1 billion more of these
Yeah.
companies.
They'd just be better equipped.
You're giving them their startup money.
They'd all fail. They'd all go bankrupt and end up working back for them because they
Yeah.
all had the same idea.
Yeah. What did you do with your million? I just bought a big truck.
Yeah. Bought a monster truck.
Yeah. I think your idea is actually
Is
terrible.
there any more to that idea, or is it
That's
just
my
you
idea.
running around as fake Batman?
No, climate change, Batman.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. The good part about my idea is David Attenborough ruling the world.
Yeah, but I think we can do that without giving you loads of money to just post
Yeah.
to oil rig workers.
Yeah, but I've got to have fun. I've got to have a purpose.
Is this money from David Attenborough also
Yeah.
funding your Batman
Yeah.
journey?
It's David Attenborough and the climate change Batman.
So like Batman and
It's
Robin,
like
except
worse
it's
than-
it's climate change Batman and David.
So
He's like your little sidekick.
yeah, no, I'm his sidekick.
You're not even the side. You're not even like the main person in your.
You're
journey.
like, why are you choosing to be the sidekick?
How can you pretend that you're one above David Attenborough? That's just silly.
I think you'll start this, then you'll get muscled out by Greta Thunberg,
Mm.
and then it'll just be a load of the climate activists, and then
Did
you'll
she
just
get
be
arrested?
probably.
But she would follow.
She always gets arrested.
Does she?
There's always a video of her getting carried out going.
Wait, really?
Yeah, she's arrested at every protest she goes to because it's illegal, and then she gets released and she just hops on a horse to go to the next one.
On a rowboat.
Yeah.
Or on the road.
Yeah, on the tarmac.
The best way to stop her from protesting your event is to just do it at short notice because she won't be able to get there in time.
Or just do it like somewhere it's like she'd have to fly a jet to get there.
No, because they did that at the UN and she got on a boat for 6 weeks instead.
Yeah, but that's
But
when
they
you do
start
short notice and do it far away.
Yeah, that's what.
I actually quite like that idea. Do you think that? I think had a really good idea. Yeah.
Okay,
But I like
that's
it.
my idea.
Glad
That's your idea.
I'm quite happy with
I think it's. I think that's really bad.
Yeah, no. that is
That will
comically
not solve
bad.
anything.
No.
Basically, your plan is to just instate David Attenborough as king of the world, which will actually do something, I guess,
Yeah.
because he'd be able to instigate laws and whatever,
What if-
make change. But
No,
then
no,
you.
no. What happens if he he makes like David Attenborough King of the World, and then David Attenborough's like turns out he goes mad with power and he just starts killing everyone or something. The power really affects him. And
he just like
all goes to his head.
he just goes and makes an army of polar bears.
He
Rules the
gives like
world.
penguins machine guns.
Just an army of penguins go around just like.
The road would become like Narnia.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Um,
Don't remember.
it obviously wasn't that good. No, it's just make him king of the world. He'd be able to bring in these laws, make change and stuff. Then you'll just dress up as some cosplay Batman
Yeah.
and post letters. You'd be a Batman postman, posting checks.
Yeah.
And people would just go, "This is obviously
Posting
a scam."
checks saying, "Please don't do this. Here's some money."
Yeah.
Yeah,
It works.
it doesn't. Did you want to go next?
I'd have back games out. Karen.
Sure. I'll
If-
go next.
I can go next.
No, I'll go next because I feel like it'll be better to leave off on a good one.
God, your handwriting's changed now.
Right.
Well then, what's your idea?
That looks good. So my first bullet point is travel. And I've written bye. Because bye travel.
Okay.
This won't be a thing anymore.
Are you pitching this to us or children?
Travel, bye bye.
I'm pitching it to you,
Oh.
children.
Ooh.
So wait, so you can't like walk anywhere?
No. I
Cycle.
meant like planes, jets.
What about
cars,
electric cars?
Any car doesn't matter. How are you getting the batteries for the cars? It's
I don't
better.
know,
It's still
it's,
not great.
It's in the car. I don't get it.
Anyway, it's better. It's not great. So people like Taylor Swift wouldn't be able to fly a jet to get like a McDonald's or something.
Why are you targeting Taylor Swift?
Have you not seen the?
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's
I've
like
seen
Taylor Swift when she wants to pick up the remote from the other side of the sofa and she like flies a jet. But yeah, it's like stuff like that. Any travel is gone because to make the cars, even if they're electric, it's going to produce.
I feel like there's some sort of middle ground rather than having the elite celebrities like being able to just do what they want and we can't go in. So instead of banning everyone, so we have to walk to the shop or whatever. So how about we can still walk to the shop, but then the celebrities can't just fly their private jets halfway across the
No
world.
one gets anything. That was
No.
fair.
It was never fair.
It was never fair to begin with.
I didn't
No,
have
and
a
now it
private
will
jet.
be fair because no one will have anything.
We kind of need some sort of like masked vigilante to create some sort of equality.
No. Once everything's fair, then I rise up as a leader.
Wait, is this your next point?
No, I'm going off on a tangent.
Okay.
I rise up as a leader for this big fair community.
A fair?
No, a big fair community.
Oh, right. We meant that this is fair.
I'm the leader.
Of this
Come
fair.
ride the Sizzler.
Okay.
I live in a caravan.
The thing is, I like that. However, how would you get... So you're like, okay, we all live in smaller communities. So how does the food get to the shops that we go and buy the food from? How do we go to work?
So what I would do is I would set up these farms, right?
God, not this again.
No, anyway. So yeah, you tell the farms, and it's like people just live off of what's around them, what's within walking distance, cycling distance.
Your big plan to stop climate change
just to
is
boost us back to like
the 1800s.
Before we did.
Before.
Yeah. And then I've also, my second bullet point, I've written cows. Bye bye. They fart too much.
Okay.
Fart and they burp, and it's just not good. So cows will go bye bye. That will feed us for a while.
But then you won't have milk. You won't have red meat, like beef. Like
you have other stuff.
Such
pigs.
as but pigs also burp and fart.
Not as much as cows.
Yeah, but if you're getting rid of the cows, you're going to have more pigs.
Not exactly.
why?
Is everyone going to be a vegan, vegetarian in
No.
in your future?
No. You like. You'd have. Give it a second. You'd have like a balance,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't have a balance with cows. That's just a fact. Anyway.
Hang on, but it's like Samuel's saying in his idea. Up until the 1800s,
tell you what?
we had everything balanced. It was all fine. We had cows back then.
Do you know what we have a lot of?
Don't take mistakes.
Do you know what we have a lot of that we've never really taken advantage of before?
I don't know where this is going.
No, like things like monkeys, for example.
We're not eating monkeys, Noah. That's not going to solve climate change.
Yeah, but like, we could.
They're close enough to people that it'd be
but
weird.
Are they people?
They have thumbs.
I forgot that, you know,
Yeah,
there was-
That's the line. It's like you can eat anything unless it has a thumb.
yeah.
Cats have them.
I forgot there was
Could be.
monkeys swinging around the UK. Let's go hunting for food. What are we hunting today?
I was about to say, will we get them in the UK? Like plant
Plant monkeys.
No, before we get rid of planes, we'd like ship a bunch over.
You ship monkeys on planes.
Yeah. Anyway, and then my next bullet point, which I came up with.
Mm-hmm. Can you read it? Did you not proofread these?
Apparently, I'm gonna get rid of plastic and rubber. Replace it with apparently more renewable things, such as cardboard. So things like condoms will be made out of cardboard. Apparently.
There are many questions I've got for this.
So do
One,
I.
how do you avoid paper cuts?
Ow.
Showing off your skills now.
2, cardboard isn't waterproof.
If you have enough layers, it is.
Also, how are you making this cardboard when there's no transport and
Because you can't. What is cardboard made out of?
lots of paper,
Is it?
like trees? But then
do
there's a process of making
Is
it.
there trees in the UK, Robert? I think we can make cardboard.
Don't sass me. Yeah, but it'd be like the old paper. So before we had technology, you know, they'd like just make it into this like pulp and then like sift it and then let it dry out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wrap it up in that.
Yeah. It's like a vegan condom.
We're focusing here on how that's going to affect the guy. You're then, you know, that's going to affect the woman as well. And that's
No,
going to be uncomfortable.
it's not, because she's going to see that and go, no.
That's a good point.
It's not happening.
I don't know. Some people have low standards.
Yeah.
There's one good thing about that though. You can't see through it.
What are you trying to cover up?
Really ugly dick.
So, oh my god, look at this is so long. It's 10 inches. You don't know that it isn't.
What is?
Well,
just
they
like
will
you
when
have
it's like a McDonald's
extension.
straw and it's like flopping.
It gets soggy and it just. They're like, oh no, you're not enjoying it. He's like, I am.
Yeah, it's you. You're not doing it for me.
It just snaps off and they're like, oh no.
It'd be like a wrapping paper tube, and like boom boom, boom boom. So yeah,
That doesn't have an end.
what that song?
Just know the wrapping paper tube. It's just like, I'm not going to finish this tube through it.
That's why you need to dispose of your white goods.
Okay, are you done?
No.
You got more. You got more of your amazing
apparently
plan.
I do, but I don't really understand this last point.
Yeah, but you wrote it, Noah.
Maybe I should write my own ideas from now on. I did write half this, to be fair, the first half I wrote.
What was
What's
your
it-
last
is it-
point?
It says refillable products, and then it's got dash. How can you collect? How do you interpret
Well, I
that?
can't. I'd have to collect it on foot because you're not allowed to drive anywhere now.
Bike,
Yeah.
How do you make bikes?
roller skates.
How do you make roller skates?
We already have them. I'm not saying. I'm
I
not
already
saying
have a car.
Yeah.
I don't have
And
a
we-
car.
So fun. You know,
Get in there before you two do.
we already have all of it.
Mm.
We'd just then get rid of it. We'd get rid of the cars that you don't have.
Well, I'm one step
Get
ahead
rid
of
of
you
Samuel's
both,
car.
which he'll probably do by the
Yeah,
weekend
that's
anyway.
what I'm saying.
So yeah.
Don't get rid of mine. I can't drive.
So your plan. There's a lot of points in there. There's a lot of points in there that I am trying to piece together. Your plan essentially
At
is
least
just,
I'm not Batman. Like,
yeah, but at least he had that going for him.
There is no plan.
like Batman.
Your plan was to literally just roll back the clock
Yeah,
to
it's
a
rolling
time
back the
before
clock,
the Industrial
but, like,
Revolution.
keeping all the good stuff.
But you
How
can't
do you
have
keep all the good stuff? Like, because all like vaccines and
No, you have to
vitamins and minerals
I
come
wasn't really
from-
thinking about that as good stuff.
Climate
What were you thinking of? What was your good stuff? Define your good stuff.
like yeah, your phone and
Climate change
still
is
Wi-Fi.
climate change is the cost of
How?
having all this good stuff.
Wi-Fi doesn't need to go on a plane, Sean.
Yeah, but all right, okay. So you have the network, and it's already up and operating.
Yeah, yeah. so
Let's
you
just
keep
say a
it.
tree falls down on the line.
Yeah, the local people go and fix it.
With what?
They'll have spares. We already have it. We just use what we have until we run out.
But
we
Your
won't run
idea
out.
is terrible.
We won't run out until I die, and then I don't care.
You'll be dying very soon.
You're gonna kill me.
Yes.
Batman will.
Yeah. Climate change, Batman.
Vengeance.
All right, okay. Your idea was terrible.
What is better than this?
So here's my idea, which is actually going to work.
I like the condom bit.
Mirrors.
mirrors. That's
So,
it.
yeah. So obviously, climate change because we're trapping too much of the sunlight's energy on Earth because of the
Because-
greenhouse gases and stuff.
What's
so-
greenhouse gas?
Yeah, no. Name some
CO2 and
greenhouse
methane.
gases.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more than
And
that.
sulfur hexafluoride. I made that up.
Yeah, I was gonna say that,
I can't correct you because I don't know.
No, name all of them.
Knick knack paddywhack. So yeah, it's too hot because we have too many greenhouse gases,
Yeah.
and it's like that itself isn't an issue because that's what keeps our climate as it is now.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we're having too much sunlight coming in, so we need to get rid of the
Too much
sunlight.
sunlight coming in.
Yeah, from the sun, the big glowy thing in the sky.
How does more gases relate to more sunlight coming in?
Because it's the sunlight comes in
Yeah.
ultraviolet light, hits the ground, then emits back out as infrared, which is what we see as we feel as heat. Anyway,
Yeah.
the greenhouse gases keep that heat in.
Yeah.
So, but if we stop the ultraviolet light from getting in with mirrors, bounce it back off into space, it gets colder.
Where
So-
do these mirrors go?
On roofs, I've actually got a point on that. Mirrors on top of every roof reflect sunlight back out into space.
Yeah, but surely
I feel like the
if
mirrors
it's-
should just get really fucking hot, and then and then it's just like it wouldn't actually do a lot.
I think that'd be an issue if you're sat on
Do
your
you know
roof all
what
the
we
time.
should do? Rather than mirrors, you should make every single roof,
Roof.
every single roof, white.
No.
Because
Oh, like they do in like the Greek countries and
Oh,
stuff.
what? No.
Oh. Sorry.
No, like in Antarctica, isn't it? Like it reflects all the sun's because it's white. It
Mm.
or is it just because it's snow? I don't know. I wasn't really listening. It reflects it
Mm.
somehow.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
probably have to do more research on that.
Yeah, it's
Not
white
'cause
because
it's a
it's
mirror,
reflecting
though.
all of the sun's light, all the
Mm.
light energy from the sun.
Yeah,
It reflects basically like 99% of it out.
yeah. That's what it's called.
I don't get it though because if the sunlight's passed,
Right, Neil deGrasse Tyson sat over it.
if the sunlight's passed through the atmosphere,
Oh, it's a different radiation. It comes through as ultraviolet, which is a quicker wavelength. Basically, passes through.
Oh yeah, don't it come through as
Yeah.
short and then it
Yes.
emits
Then
out as long?
once it impacts the Earth, basically the Earth absorbs some of that energy, and then re-emits that energy as infrared, which has a shorter wavelength, which is why we can feel it as heat. And then that is what gets trapped by the gases.
so you think if we have loads of mirrors.
Mhm.
That'll save the day.
Yeah, because it reflects the ultraviolet light back out before it even becomes infrared.
But
Because
what
the
if
ultraviolet
we-
light passes through
What
the
if we're
clouds.
like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. We set up mirrors everywhere, and then all of a sudden it's like an ice age because we set up too many.
Oh no, I've done such a good job.
I succeeded too much.
You've calculated it, right? You've put the perfect amount of mirrors to make the climate like perfect. It's never going to change.
Mhm.
And I buy a mirror. I grab out my car.
Yeah, one
it reflects
too
a
many.
little bit too much. It's like ice. Everyone dies.
Mhm. Yeah, that was my plan.
Where are
Is that
these-
it?
So where are these? Right. So
I also have other points, but that is different points.
where are the mirrors going to go? How
On
are you
roofs.
going to make so many mirrors? How are you?
Yeah, how much
you
sand?
make sure that they stay clean? They don't break. They're like the maintenance. Like
How long it would take to produce all that as well? Like smelting that much sand. I'm talking as if it's Minecraft.
Smelting sand. Everything with you is a video game.
I was playing a lot of Minecraft on the weekend. Yeah, no, it's like you're making all this glass,
Yeah.
right?
Well, it don't have to be glass. It could just be very shiny metal.
Oh yeah, that's so much easier to come by.
You just
Yeah.
polish the metal.
Oh yeah, where are you getting all this metal from? There's not that much.
It's going
It's
to have to
finite.
be pretty big mirrors, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't go out with like a makeup mirror and go. Dah!
Plus,
but
could you
it doesn't.
imagine
It
you're
doesn't
sat in
need
your
to be.
house-
It doesn't need to be a perfect mirror. You're
No,
gonna go
no,
check
no,
out
'cause
yourself in it. It just
everything
needs
is-
to be good
Everything
enough
gets
to.
colder, right? You're sat in your house, summertime, but there's a fuck off massive mirror above you, so your house is freezing. So then you have to put the heating on, which uses more like gas, oil, electric, whatever.
Well, no, I can have like a tarp. I can put over the mirrors.
But then climate change.
Yeah.
If it was getting too cold, then this is what we do to reverse
Oh,
it.
so big tarps.
Yeah. Mirrors and tarps for everyone.
But what if everyone?
You
what
get a
if
tarp.
simultaneously? Everyone's like
Simultaneously. Well, is that even a word?
simultaneously.
Simultaneously.
Yeah, simultaneous.
Simultaneously.
I feel like this
No,
is going to be a
if-
big debate.
Yeah.
And let's go
I
into it
could,
now.
Google, I could Google it right now. It's simultaneously.
It's simultaneously.
I've been saying it all my life. It's simultaneously.
I don't want to.
Yes, it's fine.
No, I wanna know. I
American
wanna know.
is simultaneously.
I want to know what that is.
Where so in my head, why would you put the mirrors like on houses and stuff? Why didn't you just fill
'Cause
the
it's
deserts
just-
with them? Because they're like the deserts are really hot.
Mm-hmm.
No one's there. So if you had the whole of the Sahara Desert as a mirror,
See,
Yeah,
I
just
saw-
ruin the ecosystem for all the animals that are there. Good
It's
job.
a desert.
what animals.
Yeah, it's a desert.
There are animals that live in the deserts.
Oh no, tiny little lizard.
Let's not reverse climate change because it's one gecko.
Simultaneous.
Let's just listen to that back slower.
Simultaneously.
Hold on, let me go to the American one.
Simultaneous.
There we go. See, American, but you're not American. You're English.
I've been proved wrong by myself. You didn't even want to do it, I did it anyway.
Right, okay. So yeah, I also said like plant trees and have fewer cars on the road and stuff, but
Oh, so you want to get rid of all travel? That's what you said.
no.
Oh, that's such an original
I
idea.
said fewer cars on the road. Drive through fields.
Everyone just takes shortcuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how would you do fewer cars on the road?
It would be like a lottery system. Just every so often, it's like you.
What, like blow up that car?
Yeah.
They're driving along the road and it's like, oh no, I've been chosen, and nuke just comes out.
No, it'd be more.
Drone
That obviously that'd create more greenhouse gases because of the explosion. It'd just be
Only temporarily though.
no. It'd just
Less
be
than that car would
so-
create over the lifetime.
so you got both carriageways on the road,
Mm.
right? And it would just kind of tip them off the road. Would it be beside a cliff? Sometimes I can't rule that out, but
We could reduce the population anyway.
yeah.
No, to be fair, that's a good point.
Sorry, I didn't make it to work. I got chucked off the road. What are you drawing?
I'm writing a new point for my climate change idea.
Mm-hmm.
A bit change. Kill half the population.
Which half?
Thanos now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, literally,
That's a
that
really
was his
good
whole
idea.
thing.
That
I
was
came
his
up
whole-
with this idea.
Yeah, 5 years after he did it in Endgame.
What is the answer to all of our questions? Kill half the population.
Maybe there's a running theme and that there's too many people.
What would you do if you...
Every problem that we've come across
It's because of
is
too many people.
Yeah, overpopulation.
Yeah.
Let's kill everyone.
Right, you start then.
Kill yourself.
What would you do if your mirror idea, they actually
Mhm.
did it and it worked and it was like, this is amazing, this is like saved us, and then a big volcano just explodes, erupts, and it lets out this like, was it sulfur and stuff,
Yeah.
and then just like
We're like, yeah, as if we
reverses
know.
it. And
Yeah.
so
no,
not
'cause
only
aren't
does it
volcanoes like, oh no, they're bad or whatever, aren't they actually good for the... Because they produce
Your
all these
skin.
gases, which the gases do what the mirrors do if they reflect all the shit back.
Mm.
And that's why it was like, although they emitted loads, like back before we were a thing, like people, it was like, there was loads of volcanoes everywhere and whatever. It's like, yeah, they're emitting loads of CO2, but then they're also emitting all this other stuff. I can't remember what it was. I didn't listen properly. And it was like reflecting back. And that's why it was like, yeah, it was bad, but then it balanced itself out.
well, I was just thinking it'd be really funny because it would erupt, it would add to the
Give a
greenhouse
shit.
add to the greenhouse gases, reverse what you've just reversed,
Mhm.
and drop ash all over your mirrors.
Just cover them all
Yeah,
up
but then
on
I could
top.
also, right, okay, mirror or solar panel might have a bit of both, right? Then I can use the solar energy to make fans, blow the dust off.
Onto the other mirrors.
Yeah, just onto the ground. So.
Why don't you just, rather than make every roof covered in a mirror, roads. Just make roads out of mirrors. What?
No.
You're looking at
Right,
me
okay,
like
so-
stupid.
The thing is, right, we've come up with these ideas,
Yeah.
whilst they aren't the best and whatever.
They do work.
Bill Gates came up with an idea, and do you know what it was?
No.
No.
Block the sunlight with a big thing in space.
To be fair, that's not bad.
Genuinely.
Genuinely, that is his
I
idea.
think I've heard of that. I don't think that's a bad idea.
Do you know what his idea was?
You just told me.
Tarp in space,
No, it wasn't.
basically.
Oh, so what you're saying is that your whole idea, you copied.
His
With the
idea
whole
was
top.
probably, if it was Elon Musk, it would be it would be something that blocks the sun, and it's just a big head of Elon Musk. It's
X.com.
looking over the Earth, blocking the sun. Which is nice.
So yeah, yeah, that was my idea.
Okay.
I don't
It's
feel
not-
like we solved anything.
No,
It's
your
not
idea.
brilliant.
It probably makes the most sense, but it's not realistic.
I could also
Yeah.
dress like a bat.
Yeah, well, I mean, well, hang on a minute. You just want to time travel back.
I didn't say time travel.
Yeah, but you just want to live like you were from the 1800s.
Or how about we make a virus that turns people into zombies, right? And then it's like a zombie apocalypse. And I become a leader of us.
I mean, it's not a bad idea,
No. Like,
'cause then everything can grow back.
yeah, nature takes back over, and I become supreme ruler of a certain population of people, a group.
Because we could pick and choose who we want to give the zombie virus to as well.
Yeah. Just run down the street like injecting random people.
You're ugly.
You could like sell them to people, so it's like they can get people back as revenge.
Yeah,
so
but
it's
someone
like
would get
you're
you.
on the no, you're on the street with like a trench coat. You're all mysterious. You're like, what about a syringe? You got a syringe.
And then you close your jacket and they all just poke into you. No.
No, it'd be like an EpiPen. You're like, I'm going to stab it into you. It's upside down. Stab your own thumb. Ow.
No, yeah, you could like sell it to people as a product, and it's like they really hate someone. They could sneak up behind them, just, stab them with it, turn them into a zombie.
Yeah, that's basically murder.
No, but they're not dead, are they?
Yeah, but you do
They're
it
undead.
to all the
Exactly.
policemen.
Hmm?
You do it to all of the
Yeah, the
policemen.
policemen come to arrest you, they're like, come get me, stab them.
They
Like,
have
in a row,
guns.
they're-
They could just shoot you.
Not in the UK, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Do they? Some policemen.
Ones that I get
some
involved with
police-
too.
Some policemen came to work the other day and they had taser guns.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we were at the airport and there's security going through with these massive guns and the dogs and stuff, and it's like we were doing nothing wrong, but we're like,
What have I done?
Weren't you going to be a policeman?
I was
Too short though, right?
failed the fitness test. No, I didn't really. For the record, I got through, and then they just discontinued that whole class.
Because of you.
I actually came top at the fitness test and the mental test.
Yeah.
The interview went okay.
So what you're saying is we'll never know the truth, so you're telling us
Yeah.
what sounds best.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wore a suit and everything, and they didn't wear a suit.
Really?
Yeah.
During
I was
the
wearing.
fitness
You
test?
turned up in a
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
wanker. Like, you turned up in a police costume.
I was wearing my.
I'm ready.
I was wearing. It was all I could afford at the time. So it's obviously it was probably like a super shiny plastic suit, and the shoes just like made me sound like I was a pony, like clip clop clip clop. Just walk around the police station. There's like nobody else there, and then it's just clip clop clip. And then I had the
What
interview.
police station was it?
This was down in like Wool in Dorset. It's like headquarters for Dorset. But yeah, I had the interview and stuff. It went really well, and then I didn't hear back. So
it didn't go very well.
yeah, and then
Did any of the friends from that class get in?
well, I mean, like if I didn't, and I actually did get the best fitness test scores and stuff. So this was a long time ago.
Yeah.
How big was the class?
I was top 3, and there was only 3 of us.
Really?
There's only 3 of us in this intake.
And you were number 1?
Yeah, I was number 1.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like 20 people.
Yeah, no, I was going to say...
I know, in my fitness, because it was like in blocks and stuff. There was this one policeman, right? So when I was doing I had to do the bleep test. There's this one policeman come out. He was about the size of 3 people. He had like a person on both arms. Just
Did
walk
he have
around.
a donut as well?
No, he was stacked. He was
oh,
stacked.
Oh,
Yeah.
Massive bloke. Imagine being arrested by someone that
And then
big.
you just
Sounds
come
like a
along.
you're explaining it like it's a fantasy of yours.
Could you,
Yeah.
imagine?
And then you just come along with your EpiPen.
Yeah, but, imagine a zombie that big.
Yeah, you're just walking up to you, stab him, he's like, ugh.
Won't be any danger of him eating me though, because I've not got enough protein on me. So
What about you as like vegan Batman?
yeah. Anyway, so would you like to vote on? No, would you like to vote? Whose idea would you go for?
I can't vote my own, can I?
No.
I'm going to have to go yours, because otherwise it's just Batman.
I'll vote next.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Noah's, because honestly, just dressing up like Batman and posting checks,
It's such a bad idea.
it makes no sense.
He always writes the most, and he always, like we did ours this morning, he does his in advance, writes the most, and his are always the worst.
The most thought out.
So yeah, Samuel, who would you vote for?
So I think Robert's idea was the best.
There we have it. Thank you for watching.
But then I liked Noah's zombie idea. So then I'm torn again. But I'd still
Just
go
a
for
bit
Robert's.
sense for my
Do.
winning pose. Do I?
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. I couldn't see them.
But yeah.
Pick a different winning pose. So yes, carry on.
Despite that, I'd still go with Robert's mirror idea.
Oh,
I don't think it would ever happen.
Yeah,
I,
but it's
I don't think it'd ever work.
too yellow.
It's a new top.
Fucking disgusting.
But Noah's idea of just living in the 1800s but still keeping the good stuff, it's just never going to work.
Yeah, 'cause we all know the good stuff is cars and Taylor Swift.
No, it's not.
Technology.
Taylor
right?
Swift will still be here, just stuck in one country.
So I win. All right. Cool. Cheers, guys. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Bye.